story, as it were. And what's wonderful is this heritage and this history that we've looked at with the Nielsen name and the Nielsen company. We love this business. We love this business. And there's a lot to love about it, I will tell you. It is a business about a universal language that we created. This universal language of stores and accounts. We were very humble when we launched it. And we have this database. A lot of people said, so what do? We have this database of 800,000 locations that we track and maintain. Every food, mass, drug, club, convenience store, every nightclub, bar, restaurant, hotel that sells beer, wine, and liquor across the United States, and we just launched Canada. And we track openings, we track closings, we track mergers, we track acquisitions. But you look at that, and if you ask my kids what I do, they don't. They go, oh, well, he's a businessman. That's all they know. So you got to boil it down, and it really is a simple idea at its simplest level. We know where all the stores are. We count them, we sort them, and we code them. And now my kids know what I do. So if you ask my son, so what does your daddy do? Oh, he knows where all the stores are. Oh, so your mother works. I'm going long, Dave. I'm warning you now, okay? This business has been discovered as well. It was not invented. It was around, it started in 1969 as the Progressive Grocer circulation file. And somebody realized in 1969 we are sending a magazine to every store manager in the country. We actually have a list of every store in the country, don't we? And the database was born. So we learned from our clients, people were taking stuff and doing integration. They were taking stuff and cleaning master files. They were taking our stuff that we thought was a nice book of stores and linking and intercoding each other. And so we said, we got a business here. And the first thing we did was brand it. We branded it as TDLinx, and we drove it through this premium ingredient strategy that said, if you have TDLinx inside, you know how to communicate, you can integrate better, you can do these kinds of things that we're talking about. Then we built this network that became an industry, where we became an industry accepted standard, and that's very carefully worded. Industry standard means you've got to do all sorts of stuff we didn't want to do, and you usually have to give those kinds of things away. So we were an industry accepted standard in that everybody used us, and they used us to communicate with each other, and we built this network effect where every new client brought value to another client. And we grew. It worked. It was wonderful. And you have to have a vision about this, otherwise you're just selling a store list. Who wants to do that? We're about changing the world. That's what we want to do. And we have been accused of being evangelical at times, and we tell people in interviews we don't hire associates, we hire disciples, because anywhere two pieces of data meet at the store or account level, there is TDLinx. We've got to revitalize the intrinsic value of the data itself. So I've talked to some of you over the last couple days, and I've learned about your businesses, and I want to continue to do that. And I want to learn about what master files you have, and what metadata you track, and what reference data you maintain, and what you count, and what you sort, and what you code. And then we're going to go sell it. Thank you all very much.